Well, good morning and welcome to Ricketts Glen State Park. It's late April, it's a Sunday, and I'm here for a 24-hour adventure here at the park. I was able to book a campsite on the lake. It's been about 20 years, as I figure, since I camped here at Ricketts Glen. So we have a whole 24 hours to explore the park and do some different things. Right now, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 43 degrees. I was just down at the lake. There's a lot of wind down there. But I want to start off by doing a trail I've never done before. I want to do the Mountain Springs Cherry Run Loop. It goes into the more of the eastern, more unexplored area of the park. Now, it's a sunny day, but it's a high clouds that are kind of like making the sunlight not super bright. So it's kind of like a strange atmospheric morning so far, but I'm hoping the sun comes out fully so we can enjoy this beautiful day, and it should warm up into about the 50s, and it should be a beautiful, beautiful spring day here. So without further ado, let's start walking and exploring the Cherry Run Mountain Springs Loop. Thanks for joining me. I do appreciate you here from one of Pennsylvania's premier state parks, Ricketts Glen State Park. Here's a good map to show you where we are. Parked here at the beach lot number 2. Went out and looked at the lake. We're now here and we're heading down this trail. But when most people go this way into the Falls Trail, we're going to be going on this little spur out here towards Lake Lee. So we've just made the left turn onto the Mountain Springs Trail, and almost immediately, a couple hundred yards down the trail, I'm seeing what looks like the remnants of the dam for the old Lake Lee. So let's see if we can walk on top of this dam and see how far we can get and see if there's a view over the what is probably now some wetlands. So a very fascinating location here, the remains of the Lake Lee Dam. I don't have the exact reasons for how this dam became defunct, but I'll put it into the video right now so you have a little bit of history on this place and an understanding of what took place here.
The Lake Lee Dam was constructed at the order of Colonel Robert Bruce Ricketts in 1907. Ricketts, who owned and controlled over 80,000 acres of land in the region, was seeking to diversify from his timber clearing business and start a hydroelectricity project using the waters of Kitchens Creek. Due to poor construction, the project was a failure and was ultimately abandoned. After the state of Pennsylvania took possession of the land, a hole was blasted in the base of the dam, the lake became a wetlands, and the structure was left as it is to be seen today.
So right here at another junction of trails, we are going to take the Mountain Springs Trail heading this way, and it looks like there's even a small waterfall down here we'll check out. But really interesting, beautiful, historical location that is right off of the Falls Trail and not super well known. Beautiful, small, unnamed waterfall just below the dam. I guess you could call it Dam Falls. And we are in a land of waterfalls here at Ricketts Glen. Dozens and dozens as we continue now down the Mountain Springs Trail. I can't begin to tell you how happy I am to be out here in one of my favorite places in the world, Ricketts Glen, exploring a new trail. And I'm so grateful for you guys to join me on another exploration of scenic Pennsylvania, a journey for nature, adventure, and discovery. I do thank you and I do appreciate you. Nice and easy road walk so far, Old Woods Road here on the Mountain Springs Trail. I'm sure this is used by snowmobilers and cross-country skiers. There are some larger rock formations up to the left. We are right near the top of the plateau, the escarpment of, I guess this is considered like North Mountain or Red Rock Mountain, but we're at an elevation well above 2,000 feet, probably close to about 22 to 2,400 feet. And at the top of these mountains, these plateau mountains, there's often large rock ledges, sometimes caves. So if we see anything interesting, I won't hesitate to jump off trail and check it out. Just a gorgeous, easy trail so far. Wide, not a lot of elevation. Nice little wetland area to my right. Lots of moss. And it's just loving it out here. So peaceful and quiet. The wind has died down here in the forest. It's just gorgeous. So the physical characteristic of the trail or road itself has changed quite a bit. It's become very rocky and very wet. Not really getting my feet wet because I'm able to rock hop, but the forest surrounding is so beautiful. Classic hemlock, so much moss, mossy hummocks and small springs, and maybe that's where the name Mountain Spring comes from. Beautiful little run to the left. Man, I am in heaven here. I'm just heading off trail a bit off to the right because I heard the faintest sound of running or rushing water, and I want to see if there's anything interesting up here. We should be connecting onto the south branch of Bowman Creek very soon. Yeah, small little falls here. Look at this, beautiful. Small but beautiful waterfall right off the trail. Use your ears. Listen when you're out hiking. Your ears will tell you a lot. and worth the stop just to take a look at that. But we're gonna head back out to the trail and continue on this glorious day. What a blessing to be out here. We're into a little bit of a quiet stretch here. At a certain point, we're going to be looking for a left turn at a trail junction for the Little Cherry Run Trail, which, believe it or not, is supposed to be the highlight of this loop. But I'm going to look for a spot to take a break and eat something. I've already been out here for, I think, about 2 hours. We really haven't even gone that far. Another beautiful spot on the trail. And look how the water has carved this little chute, this little cascade right through the rock. And if it was a hot summer day, a little swimming hole right down here. I'll see if I can get down there and give you another perspective. Well, not quite a waterfall, but a very beautiful and interesting water feature. We'll call it a slide or a cascade, but that's at least our third one now on a trail that supposedly doesn't have any waterfalls. So again, keep your ears open, and we are continuing on the Mountain Springs Trail. So we finally reached the trail junction with the Little Cherry Run Trail, and we'll be heading up that way. Yellow blazes now. I want to take a break on these rocks here because I've been out here for almost 3 hours, and I think we've only gone about 2 miles, but it feels like we've gone a lot further than that. I'm really doing a lot of filming, and I even just did some off-trail exploring looking for a few things that maybe I'll get to on a future video. But I'll take a little break here, and then, like I said, supposedly this next, I think 1.1 miles along Little Cherry Trail is supposed to be like the highlight of this loop, which is hard for me to believe, but I guess we'll find out. So right away, as we begin heading up the Little Cherry Run Trail, we're in this valley, this little mini gorge, and it's a completely different feel than the Mountain Springs Trail. Little Cherry Run is just rushing to my right and a very steep hillside to my left. This is pretty cool. Very well blazed with yellow blazes. Must be beautiful in the fall. Just one cascade after another. No like real waterfalls, but constant cascades as we're climbing an elevation and like almost a sheer rock wall on the other side, covered in moss, and beautiful hemlock forest on this side. Very lovely. Not what I expected, actually. I've just crossed over the creek, and because I see what looks like possibly a small cave or rock ledge I want to check out. I do have to point out, for whatever reason, the hemlock trees along the trail here are not doing nearly as well as some other parts of this loop. Really neat little spot here. This ledge that runs for about 25-30 yards. Probably looks awesome in the winter with icicles hanging down, forming a small ice cave. Just a beautiful spot, and like I have told you in the past, you know, don't be afraid to go off trail a little bit. Don't go crazy, don't go past your comfort zone. But we're right above the stream down there. Just checking this spot out. It's good stuff. Okay, so we've just crossed over the stream again on our second footbridge, and the trail appears to be leveling off a little bit. It's getting close to noon. Our next trail junction is going to be with the Cherry Run Trail. This is the Little Cherry Run Trail, and then we'll be making our return leg back to the dam. So we've reached another trail junction, Little Cherry Run Trail, 1 mile completed, and now we got to go left here. 2 more miles to complete the loop, and we'll be back at the dam. Onward we go. All right, so we have made it back to the dam at the former Lake Lee, and that's going to conclude this portion of the video. The Mountain Springs Cherry Run Loop. I really liked it. Lots of water features, hemlock forest, just isolation, beautiful little trail loop. Definitely Mountain Springs Trail and Little Cherry Trail were my favorite. But it's time to get some lunch and see you at camp, I guess. I'm not sure how I'm going to make these videos work, but we'll make them work. All right, guys. Appreciate you. All right, guys, so it's about 8:30 p.m. right now. You can hear of course, all the sounds of the lake and of the park here. And I want to share a little story with you.